Welcome to this tutorial on using the Interlibrary Loan system. My name is Ingrid Hendricks and I'm the Nursing Services Librarian. The reason you would want to use the Interlibrary Loan system is to find an article or possibly a book that we do not own. We will get it for you from another library if possible and send it to you as a PDF. So if you find an article in your searching that you really want and it turns out we don't own it, then you can request it through Interlibrary Loan. Two different ways that you can do this. One is that you can come right in here where it says Interlibrary Loan, click on that link, and you need to type in your UNM net ID and password, not your HSC net ID and password. So you're going to have to remember that, which is the same as I think you use for Blackboard. And I put that in incorrectly. Try that again. All right, and you can see that I have two requests that I'm waiting to hear back from. Over here, I would just click on PDF article if I was looking for an article and fill out all the form here. So it asks if you want, if it turns out we have it in the library, do you want us to copy it for you? I would just go ahead and say yes, there's no charge for that. You would put in the journal title, fill in the volume, issue, pages, etc. And then down here is where it gets into the article author and the article title. If it's a rush order, you need to call them directly, and there may be some charges that will be involved with that. Whether you want it in English or not, leave it as exempt. If you did this or found this item from one of the databases, I would put in, like, found it in CINAHL, found it in PubMed, and that'll just get it a little bit faster. Usually takes between 3 to 4 days to get it, although I've been pleasantly surprised that it's usually about a day or two, and I don't think that's just because I work there and they know me. So once you've filled that out, it will be sent to other libraries to see if we can obtain it from them. You can always go here under request history to see what's going on with your item. If you're like, it seems like it's been a while, where is that? Once it has been obtained for you, you'll get an email. You just sign back into this system, click on PDF articles right here, and you can see here all the different articles that I have requested and that have come in for me. These will be sitting here for 30 days, and then after 30 days, they'll disappear. So you're going to want to print them, download them, do whatever to make sure you don't lose them before that 30 days is up. So that's how you go in directly to Interlibrary Loan. But I want to show you another way to get to items by going through the databases. So let's say I did a search on lightning and pregnancy. That was a question that I got from some of the nurses in the NICU. They wanted to know the effect of a pregnant woman getting hit by lightning. You'll notice here's one of the issues with doing a keyword search. Number two, it does have the word lightning and it does have the word pregnancy, but it's not what I'm interested in. Also notice number three here, the title is in brackets. If you see that, look down here a little bit further and it tells you the language that article is in. So even though the title of the article is in English, the actual article itself will be in Lithuanian. So that would be another example of why I'd want to come over here, go under languages, and limit these down to English. And then I would get rid of anything in Lithuanian or other languages that I'm not familiar with. So let's say I was interested in this item and I click on the link and I want to get to the full text. So I'm going to click on Find Article. And in this case, it takes me right to the full text of that article, which is fine. But let me go back to my list and find one that perhaps we don't have. So this one is a little bit more generic, but since I'm not finding a whole lot of stuff on lightning and pregnancy, I'm interested in how you treat that. So I'm going to click on this one, and I decide I want the full text, so I'm going to click on Find Article, and it's saying they were unable to find any links in our library. So what I'm going to do is come down here a little bit further and click on Request Item. And then, because I was already signed in, it just pops open this. And what's nice about this is you see it fills in all the information right here. So it's very easy. Plus, it puts in the PubMed identifier number, which also makes it a lot faster for them to request this. So going through the database to do interlibrary loan makes it a lot easier and a lot faster. I can do the same thing in the CINAHL database. So if I find an article that I'm interested in, I'm going to look through here and see. If I can find one that we don't have. Let's say I was interested in this one. And of course, that would be one that we have full text of. So, whoops, go back to my list here. And let's say this was one I was interested in. So I'm going to click on that. And it's saying, sorry, we couldn't find that. So again, I'm going to scroll down through my list here, click on Request Item. And again, it's going to fill in all the forms for me, so I don't have to type in all that information. And then all I'd have to do is come down here to the bottom and click on Submit Request. You might also just want to add a note that this came from CINAHL database, although they can probably figure it out from down here. Okay. So if you have any questions, again, contact me at ihendricks@salud.unm.edu. Let me know if you have difficulty locating anything.